Hey guys, Rami here with your third stimulus check update. Can we call it that now? A third stimulus check or just second stimulus check 2.0? I don't know, but we'll be talking about the additional $1,400 on top of the $600 that you hopefully already got to make the total of those two together the $2,000 stimulus check that we've been talking about for a while now. So we do have some good news about that from both Democrats and Republicans. Senator Chuck Schumer wrote a strong letter to the Democrats saying that the $2,000 stimulus checks will be one of the first orders of business here. He said the nation is facing unprecedented challenges, the greatest economic crisis in 75 years, the greatest public health crisis in a century, the climate crisis, and worsening income inequality and racial injustice. Adding that Senate Democrats and their counterparts in the House are committed to delivering the bold change our country demands and the help that our people need. He goes on to say that the pandemic aid package is their first order of legislative business, and it would include assistance for vaccine distribution, small businesses, schools, and state and local governments. He ends by saying the job of the emergency relief is far from complete. Democrats wanted to do much more in the last bill and promised to do more if given the opportunity to increase direct payments to $2,000. We will get that done. So he sounds very confident here, and he said it before in the press conference the day after the Democrats won the Georgia Senate runoff elections, that the $2,000 stimulus checks will be high on the priority list. I like that he's saying it again here to give us reassurance. So we'll see what happens in the very near future. We all know what's taking place in Washington right now with trying to impeach Donald Trump, and many Republicans are apparently on board to do that. But I mean, in 7 sleeps from now, he will be gone anyway. So I don't know if that's the best use of energy and resources right now, but I'm just a dude on the internet. So what do you guys think about this? Should they really push to impeach in the next week? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Now, on the Republican side, Senator Maro Rubio sent out a letter to Joe Biden asking him to push for the $2,000 stimulus checks without other pork in the bill. Here is what he said in his letter. Dear President-elect Biden, last Wednesday was one of the darkest days in our history. All across our nation, people are looking for answers and demanding accountability, but they are also desperate for hope. Hope that political leaders in Washington can begin taking steps to heal our deeply divided nation. It would send a powerful message to the American people if, on the first day of your presidency, you called on the House and Senate to send you legislation to increase the direct economic impact payments to Americans struggling due to the pandemic from $600 to $2,000. Millions of working class families are in dire need of additional relief, which is why I supported this effort last month. Unfortunately, the Senate was not able to consider the House-passed bill, although I share many of my colleagues' concerns about the long-term effects of this additional spending. We simply cannot ignore the fact that millions of working families across the nation are still in desperate need of relief. At a time when they need it most, we must recognize the positive message it would send to the American people and the entire world if Republicans and Democrats came together on January 20, 2021 to put the American people first. All too often, popular and necessary legislation is used as leverage to secure passage for policies that cannot pass on their own merit. We have already seen it in the midst of the pandemic when additional funding for small businesses was blocked repeatedly for months on end. Please do not allow direct payments to the American people to get caught up in the normal political games by adding a wish list of far left or other unrelated priorities to this legislation. Then he adds this little gem in there. Although I will disagree with your administration frequently over the next 4 years, I am committed to working in good faith to advance critically important and effective policies on behalf of the people of this great nation. Not sure if you really needed to put that in there, but okay, Marco, you do you. We'll see how this lands with Joe Biden. And finally, he ends the letter by saying, you have the ability to help break the paralysis in Washington by delivering desperately needed relief. I implore you to rise above the rhetoric and deliver an increase in assistance for American families. Thank you for your attention to this important matter. So it's nice to see a Republican senator pushing for the stimulus check as well. And I especially like that he's pushing for it without all the pork. He doesn't want it to get caught up in the normal political games by adding a wish list of far left or other unrelated priorities, which is the stuff that holds up much needed relief. And we saw it happen for the last 8 months. So that's the update we have for today. Things will be moving a bit slower until after Inauguration Day, which is when we'll actually see movement on these things in the stimulus package. But we'll also keep an eye out tomorrow on what Joe Biden is going to release for his plans on stimulus and infrastructure and all that good stuff. So make sure you stay tuned. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you all. Please hit the like button on the video, share this video with your friends and family, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click that notifications bell to be notified whenever I publish new videos and new content for you. Also, make sure to check the link in the description for the Yara savings account. It's a new savings account that is FDIC insured but gives you interest with a lottery system. If you use the link below, you'll get 100 tickets when you deposit as little as $25 for a chance to win up to $10 million. Then you'll get a weekly ticket for every $25 you deposit. I think this is the future of banking, as it encourages savings to earn more chances at winning a large prize. Also, don't forget to get your free stocks from Webull, potentially worth up to $1,600 when you deposit only $100, which is just like cash. You can take it out anytime you feel like it. All the links are in the description below. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.